Yo. How's the Hydro grind? This is too loud. Why didn't you think you'd complete the task? That's a pretty good one. I didn't mind it. I also still haven't done it with a T-bow. Bet it'd be way nicer with a T-bow. I think I did mine with just blowpipe only. Oh yeah, I forget he can assign those. Forgot we said that. I need to try him out for like a day. Just see how he is. Even though I don't need to do Slayer, but just to see. The new project? Oh, you saw the end of the video? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to like split the difference of what we were talking about last time. Where we were like, should I do an Iron Man? Should I restart as level 3? Should I whatever, whatever. I think what I'm going to do is sort of like an account build guide thing. To let people know how to start their account and like what things to unlock at what point, like what's a good idea to be looking at, and just like how to not burn out on the game, because you can do that very easily. So just like the learning the ropes video of the actual game and not just PVM. Give some shout outs to good things to be getting, like go to your graceful, go do this, go do that. But ultimately it's your decision at the end of the day what you do, but no. No, we're going to do the account build guide, and then I'm really edging the idea of a hardcore. Because there's so much stuff that has come out for the early and mid-game that I just haven't really experienced because I have no reason to interact with it. And that would be my preferred way of doing it. And I think if I died on the hardcore, I would just keep going on an iron. But, like, make it a hardcore to see how far I go, just cuz, and then continue on an iron after that. But I'm edging the idea. I think it would be fun. And now's a pretty good time to do it, because there's nothing really happening until Raids 4, which is who knows how long away. Like 4 months. I can still use my main to do any other, like, series idea. I think the hardcore would be mostly for, like, stream, to be honest. I don't know if I would do, like, a hardcore progress thing. It should be something different to do on stream, because I feel like I just do the same shit every day on stream. It might be a little more entertaining to do a hardcore on stream. I can still do, like, a big update things, or, like, whenever I do momentous PVM on it, I can do it, like, our Coliseum run, our Inferno run, blah, 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 but no one really cares about the early game of hardcore, I don't think. It's all the same. We've seen it a billion times. May the RNG bless me? Hopefully, hopefully. Just reverse flick myself really fast, don't worry about it. Reading instead of looking at what's happening. Okay. T-Bowser's not hitting anything. What? I don't have COVID. I have had COVID, but I don't have it now. Are you casting a hex on me to get COVID? I don't think I'd be streaming if I had COVID. That shit, like, almost killed me. It was not a fun time. True. No, I have year-round chronic allergies. That's why I do that. No, but I probably should have. Because it didn't matter what season it was. It didn't matter if I was inside, outside. I was just dying. Always. I'm gonna get shunted. Yeah, that's fine. Oh well. I guess we're tanking. It's fine. I could win right there. Would've. I've had COVID twice. The first time... I'm trying to remember the way it went. I think the first time was worse, obviously. And then like a year later, I got it again. And both times I only got it because one of my parents had brought it home. This was like 6 years ago, probably now. Like towards the beginning. No, probably not 6 years. Probably like 4 years ago. But yeah, it was bad. I think I didn't move for like a week. And I couldn't eat pretty much anything. So that was fun. Like 2020 to 2022, I think were the bad years. And then it sort of leveled out after that. Hey, you got a PB? What was the PB? I got mine last stream. GZPB. Changed to Dragon Arrows, but more important was playing on 30 FPS. Got a 20. Okay, that's pretty large. Yeah, the Dragon Arrows do make a huge difference. It's kind of insane. Playing without the GPU plugin. Was that intentional? Or did you just, like, not know what GPU was? Damn, so you were playing with the weights on, bro. Not really, it doesn't make that big of a difference, but still a difference. have to wear a respirator? Damn. Do you have to wear it, or do you just choose to? Didn't know how FPS work. He showed me my FPS went 30 to 75. Also, he showed me a couple of plugins that could help you. There's one called Skybox. Skybox? RS3 has that. Oh, the flickering shadows? Yeah, the flickering shadows is really annoying. I don't struggle if I can, like, see them, but when they flicker and turn invisible, that shit's annoying. Hello? Dude. Why did my character shoot like 12 times there? Helps make everything easier to see. I don't struggle too badly. Low detail usually does enough for me. You can turn it on, though. Ah, okay. Not immunocompromised, but like loosely. Similar boat. That's unfortunate. I had a couple friends like that. They just like could not do anything basically. They couldn't like leave their house. They had to always be in a controlled environment. Yeah, it's just easier than explaining the full story to do it that way. Dude. Oh, that's so giga cringe, actually. Oh yeah, I'm just not paying attention to the thing I wanted to pay attention to this run. West. Okay, west doesn't matter. I want to pay more attention to the way the acid is spraying. And pull accordingly, I think. Would be an interesting thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's 3 for me in current setup once my range drops. But it's so annoying. I don't want to have to use Divines, but I know I should. You do lose a hefty amount of DPS not being Divine the whole time. But, like, it just immediately limits you. So, the trade-off for me is, like... I just go faster, but for not as long. I think you would do the Divines if you were, like, deep, deep delving. But I'm not, so I'm just going fast. Yeah. Yeah, true. Yes. I'm aware. This is true. Yes, this is true. You can do that. They are functionally overloads. Sort of. They just don't, like, do it manually. You have to do it manually. It doesn't automatically refresh you. You just found that out today? Yeah. They're functionally overloads, but you have to manually boost yourself back up. Which is weird. He's the... Wait, hold on. I have to guess his generation, because there's a generation that does that. I don't know why it happened this way, but I noticed with one of the younger generations before me, they type in, like, each thought thing is, like, a separate line, instead of just, like, making it one sentence. I don't know why that started, but it's definitely a thing that has happened in recent years. Flood the chat room. No, if you do it, it makes it look like the chat room is really busy. Do it, do it. Is Divine super common? Yeah, all Divines are like that. Yeah, you can reboost with anything. So, like, if you just want the strength off of your Divine, then you can just use a strength bot to re-strength bot. But yeah, they're all like that. But for me, it still doesn't defeat the... You can't defeat the 5-minute timer. And if I'm down here for... I don't know. I think my longest run was like 35 minutes or something. Whoa, muscle spasm. Fucking exploding, dude. Okay, so actually, this happened last weekend with, Stacy and, Just make sure you put every other line, put and, That makes it really convincing. There you go, now you're getting it. Put the but on a single line. There we go, there we go. You only need one Divine to last 20 minutes. Yes, but it's also 40 HP, and... I don't know, there's just a lot of considerations with Divine. I don't know which is actually better. I guess if my goal is to just go fast, let's try it next run. If my goal is to just go fast, and I don't care about the healing from the Armadyl Brew, we'll test out a Divine and see how it goes. Yeah, it's one slot. I wonder if I bring, like, 2. If I just bring 2, that covers me for 40 minutes, and there's no way I'm down here for more than 40 minutes. So, I could see just bringing 2 Divines. We can do that. My goal with Delve is definitely Delves per hour rather than trying to shoot for a PB every time. PBs are cool, nice when they happen, but definitely not the goal. I want this to never be over 130, ideally. Like using Divines, but man, seeing too many pets in this Doom prison, but addicted to... Yeah, dude. Doom and the pet rates. Who doesn't love it? Nice if you really like pets, I guess. Really easy one to get. As long as you make it to 6. That's true. Game just tells me I get a PB every time anyway. So you might as well just go fast. When does the PB thing stop? Since I think I know someone who has a 42 PB who went to pass 42, it still says 42. I mean, as far as I know, it tracks it accurately. But it'll just always say you got your PB if you make it to that multiple of 10, I think, is how it's working. Is how I'm noticing now. It's really strange. I don't know. It's like the game can't determine when it's in the multiple of your PB that it's not or it is. It's really weird. What does multiple of 10 mean? Like, Delve 10, Delve 20, Delve 30. But if you, let's say your PB is a 33. If you make it to 25, it's not going to say that you got your PB at 33. But if you make it to 30, the clan chat will announce you got your PB at 33, even though you only got to 30. I don't know, dude. It's so stupid. I don't know how it fully works. But it seems like if you don't make it to your multiple of 10, then it's not going to do anything. It's weird. Doom is just weird. Everything about it. How do I know all of this? Like, what, 300 hours of Doom, probably? I basically live here. Oh. The little intricacies of Doom. Oh, that, I mean, that's just like... I figured that one out very, very early. Do you not have your, like, this boost information on? Because if you have this on, it's a pretty easy thing to figure out on your own. But if you don't have this thing on, it would be hard to figure out. Oops. But I've also been playing the game for 20 21 years. You should have boost info on. If you want this, yeah, if you want this, this is, I think it's, yeah, boost information. Have this on, and then put that wherever you want it. Yeah, put that wherever you want it. And you can rearrange this, move this wherever you want it. You can split these off. You can put these in different groups. You can put them up here, whatever. And then by default, these boxes are really big. But no one I've ever known told me that in the RuneLite settings, if you go to your RuneLite settings and scroll down to your overlay settings, the info box size, you can make it smaller. Inventory box so big. This is, I'm on a smaller screen. I'm on a smaller screen here. Like my window, I'm not full screen. So this just looks bigger. For this, what I recommend, if you're like doing a lot of PVM, is open up YouTube, put a YouTube video in theater mode, and then size your client to a YouTube theater mode. And that's like a pretty good little, I think, screen size to start out, to have a smaller screen size and not be full screen. Because full screen it's definitely tougher to play on full screen, I think. But some people are used to it. It's just preference. But I think the YouTube theater mode thing is good tech. Because it's a size that you're probably used to. You probably watch your videos in theater mode. So it's not too hard to get used to. Fuck. Too busy yapping. Alright, we gotta do this one. I thought I'd say thanks. Got my first wave ace with your guide, even though budget iron. Cheers. Huge W. Good to hear. We love to hear it. Glad it helped. I'm gonna still pull in that way. Oh, this is so ew, dude, because I messed this up. This is so ew. You kill everything here? Yeah, you do. Okay, well. Oh, wait. He didn't kill that one. Really? That's interesting. I thought he would kill that because he ran over it, but he didn't. Oh, shit. We do be choking. Don't worry about it. Okay. Stretch mode, yeah. Stretch mode is the way to do it. Okay. Oh yeah, I can check that out. What does it do? Like, what's its actual function? Background is not red, it's blue? Would I want a blue background? We can turn it on. I wonder if it's like the gauntlet recolor thing. The fuck? How do you even do stretch mode? It's a plugin. I don't know. I mean, I imagine I have it on. I'll check after this kill. Yeah, Ancient God Sword's nice. Definitely keeps you going for a little bit. Let me see. Wretched mode. Increase performance mode. Keep aspect ratio. And my resizable scaling is 23%. Double God Sword is interesting. Get the SGS for the prayer on like the little thingies. Or I guess you can get on the shield. Yeah, we can keep going. I can, but I do mess up. I try to read it, but sometimes I'll just kill myself reading it in-game. Smile. Don't TOS me. Yeah, I can usually read it. Sometimes I will just explode, though. But that's what keeps it entertaining. Wait. Did I just get scammed? I think I just got scammed. Uh-oh. Scary. Oop. Can I explain the pathing a bit when it comes to evading the poison on the melee grubs? The pathing. You mean like how I'm... You explain the pathing when it comes to evading the poison on the melee grubs. Like not getting hit by poison on the way to your melee grub? Because if that's the case, you have to know your tile influence. I have a lot of trouble with that, so I just walk over the poison since I attack the melee grub. And off. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's just knowing your tile influence, which is you know that you can move like this, right? You always have influence to the 2 tiles around you and obviously all the single tiles within. So you just have to find the path on this that isn't going to poison you, even if you have to jump multiple times to do it, right? So let's say, I think the boss is like here. I know that this tile is safe, so I can melee the grub when it passes here and still shoot any of the guys that are going here. I mean, you can just do what I literally just did. Just, this is my center tile. I'm always going back. Like, literally just go mark a tile like this. This is now your center tile, and you're going to move from here. You're going to practice all your influence here, and you're going to go back and forth because you know you're safe. You know you can go 2 tiles from any point on this center piece, and you just keep going all the way around. And you can also do this in single tiles, right? Yeah, I always melee when it's adjacent to me. I melee when it's adjacent to me, but I also, if I know I'm safe to click it, I will, because the way you pat, like say a grub was right here, if I click it when it's right here, I know I'm moving right here, because the game wants to find the shortest path to your target. If you haven't watched Cold One's pathing video, watch it. It's really, really good. Clump with melee, mage, and range. When you clump, you always want to kill melee first. Because if you kill the other one, the melee is going to go under, and then you're going to have to click the melee and you're going to get hit by poison. But if you're right here, you kill the melee first and then switch to your range stuff because you have 1, 2, 3 extra tiles before those other 3 guys get there, right? So melees always need to die first when they're clumped. But usually my default is find a safe tile to kill melees. That's why you always see me going like this and looking under the boss, so I can sometimes stand like right here, stand here, and kill the grub when it's right here. And then I'll like bounce back out to my safe spot, wherever it is. But there's no safe spot here anymore. A cold one. He's an incredible player. He's very good at the game. He was the one who did our chamber speedrun at GDQ, Games Done Quick, or whatever it's called. He's very good, and he's doing a series called OSRS Basics or something like that. And the first one he releases one on pathing, and it's really, really good. Really, really good watch. He doesn't necessarily talk about the tile influence thing, but that's just something you have to get used to in this game, is knowing that you can move 2 tiles whichever direction you need to from the tile that you're on. And you just have to find your path that way. Finally got grubs on this side. That never happens. Always need to run far away and back. I will always, in case that happens, preemptively go to a tile where I know it won't drag me, and I'll just set myself up to do the melee punish as fast as possible. So I'll just go stand 2 tiles away from the boss on a clear tile, just in case it does happen, to just be prepared. Oh, that was blocked, okay. Yeah, I'll just be whatever spot I find that's safe, 2 tiles away from the boss, I'm just going to go there immediately, after I do the first boulder. Because I know that can happen. So we get this boulder, but I know this isn't going to send. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm just going to either stay here or move somewhere else if I need to. But I could have just stayed right here, let the boulder come down, get my melee punish first, and then worry about doing the prayers. Okay, this is kind of a big ol' stinker, but I see the path. So now I see the path is under the boss for the melee grub. And I know I have enough time to get back out and do that. And I know I only need to send this melee grub, so I'm just going to go where I was. Back out. I'm probably going to let that melee grub leak, because I'm not going to get to that safely. And it is what it is. Don't kill yourself to kill a melee grub. It's not worth it. Path and punish in the in-between tile. How do you do that without moving? I'd have to have a clip. How did I kill that grub with it? I just waited. I wait until I know that its path is where I need it to be. Do you have the... Oh, you don't have the grub's true tile on. It needs to be adjacent, but you... Do you have the true tile on for the grub? Because if you don't, that's going to mess you up so bad. They're so lagged behind their true tile. Like, big time. Okay, you should put the true tile on. Do you have... God, what is this thing called? Demonic Larva Tracker? Highlights? I guess you could do this. I don't have any of these. I don't have any of these on. But you can do this if you want. Tile mode is true tile. Highlight tile mode of larva NPCs. Just do this. This helps so much. True tile is such a big deal in this game. There's a lot of things. Like, Solar Flare and Coliseum. Solar Flare 1 is egregious. It's like 2 tiles behind its true tiles. Yeah, I mean, impressive 20, dealing with all that mess. But 100% you want the true tile. I'll show you when it comes up. True tile is a big deal. I guess you can kind of see it on that guy. It's a little bit less obvious on those. See, so I'm already moved to a tile that I need to be on to do the second melee punish there. I don't have to go, like, flail around looking for a spot. And I know that this tile is still safe, so I can just come here and hit the boss with Scobo. And then if a melee grub comes here, we're good. But you see how they move? Look at the true tile. Like, the tile's already here. So if you wait too long, if you wait for the grub to be adjacent to you, then it's already gone. If you wait for the actual grub sprite to be next to you, it's already gone. You see how he's one tile forward and he's just crawling to it? It's so far off. It's crazy. Is there a way to attack the boss when you're under the boss with that? No. No, you'll always be forced out. You can't attack under. That's true across the entire game, I think. I don't think there's a boss you can attack when you're under it. I guess technically you can attack, like, Fasani's Nightmare if you stand under it with the Hollow Fell now. But usually, no, you can't. You'd have to have some sort of AoE thing going on. You can decide where you path. If you hold shift and left click... Hold on. Also, make sure you have all settings. Shift. Nope. Oh, God. It might be in menu entry swapper. Hold on. Custom menu swaps. Oh, God. I don't know where hold shift to walk under is. Is it in Runelight settings? Because that's a big deal. You need to have that on. Is it? Is it in the actual game? Window settings, notification settings, overlay settings. Game is much harder without plugins, yes. I also do have one question for melee grubs. Sometimes, even if they're adjacent, I get path into poison. Do you know how the cardinal direction you're facing impacts your movement on attack? Yes, but it's a lot to explain. I also recommend you go watch the Cold One pathing video, because it's wonky. Like, it's very wonky. Basically, okay. The TLDR on pathing. Even if you're going to attack a mob, this is how it's going to work, right? Your character is always going to go in a straight line for as long as possible and then move on a diagonal. So if I attack a grub right here, I'm always going to run straight, and then I'm going to find the diagonal to get to it. But the problem lies is that the thing that you're attacking is moving, right? So it's going to dynamically meet the thing where it knows it's going to meet it. Menu entry swapper, ground item swaps. Is that it? There you go. Shift click walk here. Make sure that's on. Also, mine's on. Like, I can for sure do this, but it says it's off. Anyway, I don't know. It's somewhere. It's probably in another spot too, because I can do it, but I don't know. That's one of them. Do that. Anyway, the reason that's happening to you is because your target is moving and you're moving. So if you do not... Let's say the grub is here. If I go here... 1, 2... I had to move one tile. If you go one tile into its space, like you run into its space, you'll go stand on it and then get shunted out. So it's really annoying to do that, and that's usually why you get pushed into poison, is because your paths overlap. Whenever your path overlaps with an NPC, it'll move you as if you were under that NPC, and that's probably what's happening. So moving and attacking is much harder on moving objects. On stationary things, it doesn't really matter that much. But it's because it's moving that happens. Each submenu has an option. Menu entry. Standing still, you get moved. That's probably a true tile. Oh, there it is. Mine's an NPC swaps. Shift click walk here. So just anywhere in menu entry swapper, make sure you have shift click walk here. Super, super useful to go under bosses. Standing still, my only guess is you also need to put the true tile on. So if you don't have the grub's true tile on, watch this next wave. How far... Yeah, the run walk toggle is over here. This is also a good thing to have on. Make sure you have this on. Put control click to invert run mode. That's very useful as well. Make sure you have that on. But I'll show you in this next... Just pay attention to the grubs. How far lagged behind they actually are. Oh yeah, that's what the streams are for. That's what I want people to show up to the streams for. If you need a question asked, I'm here. Ask the question. And I can show you in the video game. Quite cool, yes? Okay, so let's pay attention to the grubs here. Watch the true tile, okay? If you do not have the grub's true tile on, look how far back it is. Look. You see how it moves? The true tile is here. The grub is here even though it's here. So if you don't have that on, you're going to get dragged. Because if you wait for this grub to be adjacent to you, it's already in front of you. We're double leaking. No! Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I guess it depends, right? Because some people will just go into PVM, like go into Doom now, I bet. Instead of like the natural progression that we probably had. I bet you they're just like going to Doom, you know? That redemption thing, is that valid at the end? Yeah, that's what I figure. A lot of people see that Doom is the best money, and they're just like, oh, I'm just going to go there. And you don't learn, like, you don't have that incremental thing to learn that True Tile is a big deal. No, I just misclicked Redemption there. That was nothing. Don't pay attention to that. 90 to 98 range on Doom. There you go. I had a buddy that did 92 to 99 on Leviathan. Because Leviathan was boosted XP, and he just could not get his Leviathan lure. So he was stuck there forever. Senator Bow and MZ. That's pretty insane. I did Hunter Sunlight Crossbow and MZ on my alt before Crab existed. We can do one more. Just realized my music's stopped. If I have regular streaming hours, we'll try to get you more often. Yeah, Tuesday to Thursday, 5 to 8 p.m. EST. Sometimes I go longer, sometimes I go shorter. Sometimes I don't stream, but if I am live, that's usually the time. For now. All right, I'll cash that out. Go get some more stuff. See, PB... No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It says PB 35, even though I cashed out at a 26. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know how it works. I don't get it. Let's try the Divines. Let's go like this. That. I almost don't even want to take the brew. Nah, it's fine. Don't overthink it. Oh, you're a 117er? Yeah, I can't do it. Oh, dude, the skybox thing. I keep forgetting. Turn it on. At least see it. I'm probably going to hate it, because I usually hate anything that like alters what I'm looking at. Yep, low detail, baby. Was it? Or... Oh, I had it, apparently. Cave sky color. Blue. It didn't do anything. But yeah, low detail's a plugin right here. Very good. I like it. I think it does, yeah. I think it makes everything easier to handle. Gets rid of so much garbage. Low detail, no GPU is fucking awesome. Getting the true experience that we all grew up with. And we loved every second of it. Oops. Smite for loot. See you. Nice. Everything's in the wrong spot now because I turned off the teleports because I teleported out of the cave last time. I just tried to turn it on and it didn't do anything. I made my cave color blue and it didn't do anything. Like, I already had the plugin installed, apparently. Maybe it's a default, I don't know. But it didn't do anything. Doing Doom with no Hallie, Blowpipe, or Bruise. Finding it hard. Yeah? Yeah, you would find it to go hard to go past 8 with no Hallie, Blowpipe, or Bruise. Could you get the Rosewood Blowpipe? I don't know if that's even better, to be honest. I feel like it just doesn't do anything. Am I crazy? Blindfold? What if I don't want to be blindfolded? PUV, you're trying to get me to, like, black out my screen to troll me. I'd respect it. I'd respect the hustle. Just to the environment. Oh. I like the void. I love staring into the void. What is blindfold? Do I have that? It's gonna blindfold me, bro. That's what I'm saying. Or no, you got told about them all at the same time, so I guess that's fair. Fuck. Okay, we get the buyback. Ripping all the skin from off my bones. We've been around. Is it still hard for you to do Perfect Doom at this point? I don't know. I don't. Like, that's not something I like pay attention to anymore. Perfect Doom is one of those things where you just like you realize that you're doing it, and then you lock in. Like you'll do wave 7, and you'll notice that you've done it perfectly so far, and you're like, oh, okay, let me try to do a perfect wave 8. I never actively go for perfect because it doesn't change anything. We've been playing game a long time. That's how we know. Very long time. Yeah, that too. My method, the tiles that I use, it is RNG if you're going to perfect it or not. If you stick to the method. Obviously, you can change the method and not do the thing that's the RNG part, but it is RNG. It probably took me 1,000 delves before I got Perfect Doom, I think. 1,000 deeps, I should say. Maybe not that many. Probably not that many. Maybe like 600. But yeah, it took a while. East? I thought you said west. Better get some stuff done. If new series takes off, though, I'd like you to accept my diss request in lieu of the windfall of cash. I'd clearly be old. True. All the money. We'll see, we'll see. What the fuck, dude? Why am I not moving? Shit like that happens all the time, too. I'm gonna leak so many melees. Oh no, dude. Everything is pain. Everything is pain. Yeah, give me that post-mortem, baby. I'm usually very conservative about the grubs since I die in car phase a lot if I try to be greedy with the grubs. Yeah, never be greedy with the grubs. Never, ever. The key is you're supposed to, like, path out how you're going to kill the grubs when they get to the shield. And if you get a bunch of melee spawns, you need to kill everything else, like, 90% of the time. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was scary. But I'm not even worried about it. Gotta find your tile pack for next time I do this. It is in my, like, 2-hour-long... Not 2 hours. That's my Coliseum guide. My hour-long Doom guide has these tiles. And so does the, So does the other one, actually. They're in the description. Just gotta plug them in. The ground markers plug in, and then you just right-click your thing and import once you copy. Another thing I see is you kill the melee gloves and run away not to take damage, but I tried and can never get the timing down. It's just one tick after you kill. Or, if you kill it next to the boss, you just won't take damage. Oh, you just put... Was used to another set? Yeah. I am a big fan of Sidewalk Tech. The only thing with Sidewalk Tech is going from here to here is not guaranteed safe from the rock exploding over your head, so sometimes you'll take some chip damage, but that's it. So, like, we'll see here. Sometimes I might take chip damage if a rock falls on my head. It didn't, but sometimes I do. And that's also the RNG thing that prevents Perfect Doom with this tile set. But I still like it over the other ones, personally. It's just a lot simpler to understand. First Wave 8 is always a big, big deal. It took me a couple days to get my First Wave 8 when it came out. Uh-oh. I might be trolling. Not trolling. Fine. It's like Volatility Kahlo, pretty much, yeah. Brought multiple P-necks. Hell yeah. Gonna try Call very soon so I can skip Vorkath head on an iron. I respect that. Does Vorkath drop anything else useful for an iron? Maybe like Dragon Bolts, I guess. Rare XP. Kinda no, though. Ow. Come on, mean, once is enough. Ain't trying to do that or slip on iron. You in the 57? No. Why would you? Fuck. You usually never claim if you have enough supplies regardless of acid. Yep. Usually. Currently, I'm in a bit of a I need money situation, so sometimes I'll just claim if I just want to reset, but yeah, usually. That's up to you. I usually just don't. I just keep going until I get a unique. Because I don't care about the standard loot. Gonna leak a melee, unlucky. Would you say learning Call is harder than Doom, asking for a friend? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I think you can get very lucky in Colosseum and not have to put forth a lot of effort. You can't really get lucky at Doom and not put forth a lot of effort to get deep clears. But Colosseum is also just a different skill set entirely, really. I think Colosseum demands more knowing how NPCs act. But the execution is not that demanding. Like, you have plenty of time to do what you need to do. And Doom is like, no, you're doing this right now. But also, Doom is, you're doing this right now, but you're doing the same thing right now. Like, that's why I can talk and read chat and do this, is because it's very robotic. Colosseum less so. I kind of have to pay attention and make sure I know where every NPC is moving, what tick I'm on, blah, blah, blah. This, I can kind of just... I know what's going on. I know how to do it. But that could also just be experience. I don't know. They're hard in their own ways. But I do think doing deep delves is harder than Colosseum and Inferno, for sure. Doing a 1 to 8? Nah. Consistent 1 to 8s? Closer. Deep delving is for sure harder, though. You have to know a lot about pathing and supply management and all that jazz. Only got to triple Jads and Infernos, not the best by any means, but Doom kind of gets... I mean, triple Jads is like... You did it. Like, you did the hard part. Triple Jads is genuinely a mental barrier. Because it's easier than everything you've just done. And yet, many, many people die at it. It is just a mental barrier. Also, fun fact, blood spells work and count as Demon Bane on Doom's shield. Don't ask me why. But you get full heal and it counts as Demon Bane. Very goofy, Collection log on Doom? Yeah. I'll just kill this without a range bot. Not burn the Divine. There you go. Seven booty, one stick, 9 cloth. I have a very strange clog here. 2,482 deeps. Yeah, on an iron, that sucks. On a main, it's a good problem to have. I don't mind. I'm trying to get full max before Raids 4 comes out. And I think I'll be able to do it. I'm pretty close. Just have to lock in the shadow, basically, from here. Any other viable melee punish? Not really. Smite for loot? Damn it. Basically just pick the strongest thing with the shortest tick. But I'm a little bit goofy picking the Chally. But the goal is to go fast for me, so I want to be able to Chally waves 1 through 5. And then switch it over to a Nally when I get up here, just to save a little bit of time. It's definitely not for deep delving, the Chally without spec. That tick loss is a big deal. Ah, shit. How are we alting this? We can do this. Oh, the spec gets the acid. Well, it doesn't matter on 1 to 5, right? That's why I use it. You stop using the spec, so it's the same as a Nally after that. It's just the tick loss. That's the difference. Dude, I have a Dom! Holy shit. Cool, man. I'm glad I hit the unique table and it's a fuck-ass pet that I don't need. Awesome. I love that. Yeah, I think that's like my 7th. Okay, that was kind of annoying. I clicked it and I went under it, so I didn't get the attack. Womp. Both your cloths were on 2. Hell yeah. That still connects? Damn. Unluck. I unironically just have to tank this. That's so annoying. I didn't hold DPS. I wasn't range potted because I'm stupid. Oh my god, fuck off, Dom. Chanced, but not worried about it. Don't give me the 42, bruh. Come on, give me the post muerto. Come on. Yeah. Could never tell you why that one happens. Got me. Fuck off, Dom. Got back-to-back treads yesterday. It was a good day. They're coming down hard, though. Yeah, they are. Still not a bad back-to-back to get. GZ. Should have 4, but only have 2. Sounds like my experience. Very cool. What? Okay, that was weird. Pretty sure my movement shouldn't have stopped there, but it did. Misclick. Oh shit. Not where I thought we were going. Arava. Dom is actually slowing me down. Can you get 2 pets? Yeah, I think you can. Pretty sure. Oh, in one delve? No, you can only get 1 loot roll. But in like one run, yeah, for sure, you can get 2 pets. Mistimed. Ugh. Oh, no, I didn't. Very nice. Okay, nice. Go away! 21 pets is diabolical. I thought I've done a lot of Doom. What are you, like, ranked 200? Milk Grub's tip was good. I don't know how people didn't know about that one, I'm gonna be honest, but glad I mentioned it. I thought it was pretty known information at this point. I guess in their defense, it doesn't make, like, a huge difference how many you kill in the grand scheme of things, but, like, it's an extra attack, so it's kind of nice to at least know that you have the option to do it. Yeah, realistically, it's an extra attack. That's what it does. It saves you 4 ticks. If that's worth it to you, go for it. If it's not, whatever. 2 orbs with your setup? I guess that's true, yeah. Anything helps in a super, super budget setup like that. Fuck, I needed to wait. Didn't realize how much damage I was doing. Yeah, that works too. Just, like, don't send the 75%. Wait for him to do another punish, then you can big slap him. Shallow sends are a big issue. So he always sends shield phase at 75%, right? But if you can inch him closer to that and then do another punish, you'll send him deeper and not have to worry about it as much. Yeah, Chally do be huge for that, once you get it. D-Halley is decent, but its strength bonus is a good bit lower. So you'll get a smaller punish splat. I think Chally's is a 27? I think. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I'm getting lazy. Yeah, less tick delay is kind of nice. It matters. I don't think it's ever worth it. Bring both, no. Oh, I killed it. Well. Go away, Dom. I do not care. Doing Doom with an accuracy necklace for most of the kills. Finally craft a Fury. Huge. Fury is a big ol' upgrade. What the? I should have attacked right there. .44 with the clear. No. Oh, I did it backwards. Dude! Oh, well. Shouldn't matter that much. Look at that. 2 divine potions, though. Gone like that. Been down here for my whole life. Uh-oh. Okay, nice. Deep Send. Yeah, but they're gone now. That means I have to bring 3. That means I could do a delve for an hour. What the hell? I didn't realize they were taking an hour. Stop being so... I am not being clean with it, I promise. I've messed up 10 ways to Sunday on this delve. Give it to me. Beautiful. Make sure my path stays nice and clear. Ten ways to Sunday, dude. What you know about 10 ways to Sunday? I am Southern, so... My mama raised me right. I don't have the accent, though. Go away, dumb. How come no blowpipe? There's no real point when you have a T-bow. The only reason I would bring it is if I was doing the 3-tick T-bow thing, and I'm just not. It's not that serious, you know? Mistimed. Unfortunate. I can fix her. Ow. Whoa, no! I killed myself. I shouldn't have fixed her. I would have been fine if I didn't fix her. All good. Oops. Rip Dom, you will be missed, truly. What will I do without my pet? Where's my loot, dude? I'm gonna go do a salty loot calc. Hold on. I think I've done like 12 20 pluses with nothing. Salty calculation incoming. Okay. Calculation done. We should have 7 cloths, 7.5 cloths. We have 9. 7.5 Eyes of Ayak. We have 1. 7 boots. We have 7. And 10 DOMs. I don't know how many I have because I die with them all the time. So we're minus... What are we minus? 21 excluding Dom. We have 16, 17. So we're minus 4 at the moment. Simply unlucky. No, I don't have the plug in. Dev 1 took way too long. 49 seconds. Jeesh. Big DPS on the 5. Oh. Fine. Already leaked a melee, it's over. Did you just get a blank message? How'd you do that? Oops. You just type spacebar enter like RuneScape? That's sick. You think Dragon Arrows over Anthus makes a huge difference? I'm just running 1 to 8, still learning. If you're just doing 1 to 8, nah. It's not that big of a difference, 1 to 8. Like, yes, it is, but it's not going to be the end of the world. It's just going to help you go faster, skip more orbs. I think minimum, though, Amethyst Seeking Arrows, if you're a main, are probably worth it. Because I think they're pretty cheap, right? Like, they're not too bad. I really think the Seeker Arrows, the Scobo benefits from a lot. Because you don't really Scobo the car phase, you usually blowpipe. So you just get to do the pre-car phase more accurately with the Seeker Arrows. You're lost in the universe, lost in the universe, don't you say I'm lost. You probably do 2 prairie gen potions too, and then I'm looking at it. Break it down. Ninja Brother's getting a second boulder down. I keep accidentally sending him. That can happen. You don't have to get the second boulder down. It just means you'll have to be a little bit more dynamic with your decision making after he goes into this phase. So if you don't get the second boulder down, what you can look for is always pull him to the side. You'll notice like all the shadows and shit dropping from the roof. Pull him to the side where the shadows aren't as your first drag, and then you should be able to audible it from there. Usually you won't run out of rocks as long as you pull him to the side that doesn't have rocks dropped on it. And there's always a side that will not have rocks dropped on it. At least not a lot. Have very little rocks dropped on it. So you just pull him to that side. And you should be okay. I always get the 0, bruh. And then I hit the number. Nah, I'd rather do this. God damn it, dude. I misclicked or I would have had that. Annoying. Okay, surely I can hit a 3. 3! Let's go. Clear this out. Shit. What the hell, Tebow? Where'd you go? Show me the 30. Score. High octane gameplay. High octane gameplay. Tebow is in fact good here. Unless it turns off. But I guess that's kind of true for anything. Oh no. You said something about it and now it got shy. Not too shy though, so it's fine. Fringe pathing. Show me the 33. No. No dice. What? Oh well. Can never account for those ghost orbs. isn't 100% on them. I do not know what you're referencing. Oh shit, never mind. I thought I was going to do something and then I didn't want to. Jamie R. Welcome to the stream. Nice lizard. Oh, the ghost orbs? Sometimes I think I know how they work, and then I'm wrong. So, I don't fucking know, man. They just kind of do whatever they want to do. Like here, is it going to come up? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, like... I don't know what the rules are. I just work here. Risky shots here. Okay, now I'll hold. Now we go. Hold shot. No, I trolled. Oh. Never lucky, bro. clear anything? Sure. To be fair, this boss might be the best to learn how movement works in the game. Yeah, for sure. This is the hyperbolic time chamber for movement and understanding your pathing. Big deal. I had a feeling that one was popping up. That's unfortunate. I just don't have a good spot to kill those. In that case, we do the one tick. Leak the melee, unlucky. I'm gonna try something here. try and handle that. I'm gonna try and pull him that way so I can get a clear through the middle here, if possible. Yeah, this will work. Alright, that should work. Ow. Ow. Chanced. Not worried about it, though. Don't know how I'm doing this. A lot of practice. A lot of practice. Okay. Yeah, I trust myself. Alright, that should resolve that melee grub issue that we just had in that previous wave. Wave 5's a 50-50 for you. If you check out my YouTube video tech, I have a full guide, and then I have a 6 to 8 no orb budget setup. That might help. Money report, $0. Believe it or not. Still. $0 freaking dollars, dude. What's that about? Oh yeah, I guess I lost a Dom. That's what we did. We claimed a 2 miller and we lost a Dom. So reported to YouTube for misleading title. True. I thought because I put that title that like maybe it would give me a little little handout, you know. It didn't. It was all an elaborate ruse by YouTube and Jagex. They're conspiring against me. It should make dupe pets give you 1% extra damage on boss. Wait, actually, I'm in. Let me farm it even faster. That sounds like nothing could possibly go wrong. Yeah. Clear this out a little bit. Always this side. I'm glad I did that clear. I think that melee leaks. Yeah, barely. It's fine. What plugin is it to click through the boss? If you go to menu entry swapper, I'll show you after this kill. You can turn on hold shift to walk here. Hold shot. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What are we clearing? Let's do... I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too much. Click something. If you don't click fast enough, you just lose it all, which is cool. Anyway. There you go. Menu entry swapper. In the NPC swap section, shift click, walk here. So you hold shift, and then you can walk under the boss. Very useful. Okay, had to give the bird a treat. He was being good. But now he's angry. It's almost food time. Divine. Gotta hold the shot. No boulder. Now we get a boulder. Perfect. You're very welcome. Whoa. I finally got grubs on this side. It's a miracle. That never happens. Hold. Give me my book swap, please. Okay, I don't think that melee leaks. Does not. Huge. Tebow is schmaxing. We'll see you later. Damn. Oh. Show me the boulder. Dude. The Tebow is going crazy right now. What the... Delph Calculator plugin? I don't use it. I don't actually know what it is, but someone else just mentioned that earlier. I don't know what it is. I guess I can get it. I don't know what it is. If I get it now, will it, like, live update or no? Maybe I have to, like, look at the board or something? Okay, okay. Yeah, I can do that. This should be right. Range grubs only, bless. Actually. I want this melee as my exit, not the range. Perfect. Very important to make sure you do the right entry. Or exit, I guess, however you want to look at it. Kill the right grubs, basically, so you don't go flailing around. I am guilty of not doing that a lot. Kill it. I never hit the 20, bro. It's so grief. Am I gonna get the dead orb? What's it called? Let me get the... Delve.
This one? This one or this one?
Doom loot tracker or delve calculator? Top one. Okay. Where does it pop up? Is it over here somewhere? Right there? Okay, and then I gotta read the board. Got it. Hello, Parmesans. I like your name. Alright, I'll go look at the board after we clear this one. What time is it? 7:30? Dude, I always get to these awkward times when I do delves. Really appreciate the guys. I'm glad you enjoy them. Happy to make them. Been delving and you got a spot on. Huge. What, was that a double follow? That shit just like stacked. Humongous. I'm gonna leak that. Oh well. It is what it is. No, Parmesan's with the follow. Thank you. I don't know why it like stacked up the duck. Awkward. It's fine. See how grief that is? That's so grief, man. Just give me the kill. I went for the Chally spec so it would give me the kill, and then it just didn't. Managed to get wave 8 with your guides. It's taking me about 850. We'll clear wave 8. Okay. Matter of time. Matter of time. Oh, I wasn't potted, bro. Nobody told me. Why didn't you guys tell me I wasn't potted? The hell? Trying to kill me or something? That's fair. You can do that. I wouldn't be a streamer if the chat didn't try to kill me. Uh-oh. T-Boy's noodling. Wake up. Okay. Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention to my grubbies. Or the shield health, rather. Show me the 11. Ah, it's late. Damn it. You're excited to see the numbers on the calc? Big number. Big number. Oh, ew, dude. I'm just gonna tank this one. It's a miserable path. I might be able to fix that. Do I have enough rocks, though? I don't know if I have the right... We'll see. No, I do. I can. Wait. Yeah, I can. And ideally, we want to clear thus. Starting with you. Oh. Ouch. Okay. Hope I get a drop. Hopefully, we'll see. Twould be nice. That was a little slow. It's fine. Okay. Oops. Restock 2k grams while watching. Huge. Deep's Delve is 35 at the moment. I have 9 arrows left. That's so annoying. Yo, can anybody ship me some arrows? Dude, I can't do another one with 9. Dude, oh my god, I have to leave. That's so cringe. Man. I, like, just thought about it, too. I was like, wait a minute. I was low on arrows, wasn't I? Fucking 9. I'm glad I checked. Alright, well. It is what it is, I guess, huh? That's so sad, bro. Oh, yeah, I should have checked the board. My bad. I go back. That's so fucking tragic. Ugh, I was going to go to a 40 there, dude. Oh, well. Probably won't do another one. I'll do a Kalo run, though. Let's go check the board, and then I'll do a Kalo run. Yeah, that was a 40, I think. That's so unfortunate. Oh, well. 5 full Sandfuse left. That was for sure a 40. What can you do? There you go. I don't know what this means. I don't know what any of this means. Pathing on Volatile Earth is so clean. I was using the tile pack that RuneLite... RuneLite has a tile pack for this? I didn't even know that. Pathing on that is a big deal. I see. So this is like my progress to one of those drops. I mean, I don't have it now, but... That's interesting. Okay. This is pretty cool. I'm understanding. I'm understanding. Alright. The only thing... Actually, wait. Before I forget, let me go buy some arrows. Make sure that doesn't happen again for a little bit. Seekers are worse. Because you don't want to use them on car phase, and you don't get a damage upgrade, it's just accuracy. So you actually want the poison ones if you're doing T-bow runs. If you're doing Scobo runs, you're going to want the Seeker arrows. Because you usually blow pipe during car phase with Scobo runs. Hey, rebuy a bunch of sand fuse. Geesh. Yeah, the Echo ornament kit. Yeah, I want to get the Coliseum pet, and it's just good, consistent money right now. Compared to a lot of stuff. I didn't change my runes. Alright, we're doing no thrall run. No thrall, no death charge run. It's gonna be totally fine. You're welcome for the Doom Guides. We'll be back there tomorrow. Damn it. Greeted my hit. Yikes. Kind of gross, but we'll deal. That was a fucking yucky solve, but it gets there. All right, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Catch you next time. Does this work? No. Whoops. No Guthans, what the hell, man? Love the call video. I appreciate it, but no Guthans on this run. No. We must go fast. We actually did one at the end of last stream, though, which was pretty fun. I don't know why I did that. Obviously, Minotaur coming. Oops. You was talking about how ornament kits lower your death fee a lot. That's kind of true. That was definitely not mentioned. Did I even have any ornament kits? Yeah, I had the one on the SGS, didn't I? Yeah, I just completely ignored that. That's a good shout. I should put that. I kind of want to be full HP for an 8, but maybe it just is what it is. Uh-oh. What's this T-Bow DPS? Jesus. That's so ass. What's the really silly thing you can do with minnows? Infinite HP. Oh, yeah, the corner trap. That is funny. I'm not going to go into wave 10 on 22 HP. Sounds ill-advised. Can't say I've ever seen this one happen. That's really bad. Must have been in the wrong spot. I forgot about Myopia. I had a control click there. Oh well. It's dinner time for me. Simply unlucky. I don't think I've ever seen that stack on Northwest. I think I must have ran a tick early or something. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 3 stack on Southside? That's very rare. Anyway, I'm out of here until tomorrow. We'll be back 5 to 8 p.m. EST for more doing stuff on the video game. For now, I'm going to go get some dinner. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Later, later.